Yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans, boy Alonzo 1219 AK Die back in the building. Sorry that I'm late on this upload today. Just got kind of a little just not gonna be able to do something that I wanted to do. So I'm kind of in my feelings right now. So I guess I'll wait until we get a few people on and get some comments. Let me know who won or whatever. As if anybody comes on tonight. But trying to see. Maybe we're not gonna have nobody on tonight. So maybe it's gonna be a quick video. It could be. I don't know. Who do we have on, or do we have anybody on? What's going on, Brandon? What's good with you? I'm not going. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to just sit and wait for people to come on. I'm just going to say it. Damn. Not going to be able to do the 7-on-7 camp this year. That to me, that's like a huge disappointment to me, because it's something that I just wanted so badly. It's something that I wanted for the kids so badly. So for everybody who donated, let me know who donated, what you donated, whether it was Facebook or through what was it? My PayPal, and I will get that back to you as soon as you let me know what you donated. I will return those funds back to you. We just wasn't getting them. We weren't getting enough donors. The venue was going to be too expensive for me and 786 to just to come up with the money. They needed the money right away. We weren't going to be able to come up with the money. It was going to be a way too much for me and 786 to do. Even with the other guys who were talking about, the other guys who were going to donate, it was way more expensive than we expected. It's just amazing when you want to do stuff for kids, how much the state wants from you to do something good for your community. It makes no fucking sense how much the county of Dade and just the state of Florida. It's not just Florida, man. It's everywhere. Anytime you try to do something for somebody and we're not making a profit, not trying to make any money, we just want to do something for the kids, and you just can't. You can't. And it's disappointing. And the shit broke my heart. It really pissed me the fuck off. So I don't know, Brandon. I don't know. We're gonna try our best to do something next year, but to be honest with you, without sponsors and people willing to donate, it's just hard. It's really expensive. It is, and I'm not happy right now. I've been pissed off. I've been pissed off all day about it. It's just it's unbelievable, man. You try to do something for the kids in the inner city, and people just don't give a damn. I told people from day one, this channel is not just about Miami football, man. This channel was about it's about it's about the community first, man. So it is what it is, man. Shit. I mean, we'll do what we can do, you know. We um we are monetized now, so maybe some of the ad money and stuff like that'll help, towards putting something together next year. But um and 786 is all for it. 786 is all for it. Um so it is what it is, man. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating that it's something he and I wanted to do so bad, especially with this being a last year, with them closing down Port Main project this year. The shit got me. It almost brought a tear to my eye, man. It's just so. I mean, it is what it is, man. Shit. We'll bounce back from it. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out next year, man. For everybody just coming in, Kevin, everybody, anybody who donated for the 707 youth football camp, let me know what you donated, and I'll be sending those donations back. We're not going to be able to do the camp this year. Couldn't come up with the money in time, and just it was way more expensive than what we thought it would be. I mean, way more to do something for kids in the community, something that we're not a nonprofit organization, something that we're not making any type of money or anything off of. We just want to do something for the kids, and between between everything we had to do, it was just we just weren't going to be able to come up with the funds fast enough, and the shit is just whatever, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Um, I don't know what else to do. All I know is shit got me. We texted earlier today, and the shit got me really, really, really. And he might have been more upset than me, but the shit just really got me pissed off. You know. Um, Dale, we did prepare a whole year in advance. Go back and look at last year video when I was asking for donations at the beginning of last year for the camp this year. So we prepared a year in advance. We just couldn't get sponsors or anything to get behind us. So ask that question before you make that statement. Serious. Because we prepared for this, and we couldn't get people to donate. We couldn't get people behind us. We couldn't get sponsors. We couldn't get boosters. We couldn't get anything. We was trying to raise the money one penny at a time, and we just couldn't come up with the money. The 7, I didn't even call Jay on it. I was just aggravated. The 7-on-7 camp, we couldn't come up with the money in time, Jay. So we're gonna have to try to do it next year. We're not gonna be able to do it this year. Um, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna I'm gonna send the money back to the donors who donated for that cause, and I'll just start over from we'll try to do it in 2020. We'll try to find something in 2020. We'll try to do a venue in 2020, and that's what I tell people. I mean, I'm serious. It's not like we were gonna. It's not like we're gonna profit any money off of this. I think sometimes and I understand the skepticism from a lot of people with donating because people have been burned so many times. So I'm not even upset with people. I understand skepticism because people have been burned so many times by donating money to charities and stuff like that, and people have been burned. So I understand. I'm just disappointed that I couldn't get it done this year. That's all. But that was the news that I had today. Since I'm already on, if anybody want to talk anything Miami Hurricanes, we can. Anything that you may have heard over the past couple of days, and it's all good, Ernesto. We'll get it situated. I mean, we you can ask Jay. You can ask Jay. We started this last year. We started preparing for the 7-on-7 camp last year. Like the beginning of last football season is when we started pushing this 7-on-7 camp. Before the season started, we started pushing this 7-on-7 camp, and it just didn't come to fruition, man. I mean, things happen, and it just didn't come to fruition. But we'll push through, and we'll get it. We'll get it. We will get it. Believe that. We'll push through, and we'll get it. Yes, yeah, 786. He wasn't happy about it. He wasn't happy explaining to me what happened and why we couldn't get it. But the venues were just way too expensive, and it's just amazing what you have to give up to for just a public field. But I mean, we'll get something put together next year, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna plan something for next year. Starting this year, we're gonna plan for next year. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it a little bit different this time. We're gonna do it after the family reunion in Orlando. We're gonna we're gonna get actually before the family reunion. We're gonna do it. We're gonna kick it off for the spring game in Orlando. We'll have everything kicked out and try to get a an advisor or something, a financial advisor or something to help us get this going. Because at the end of the day, man, they're not going to stop this train from moving, man. We're going to give back to the community whether people want us to or not. So they're not going to stop this train from moving, man. It's not going to happen. As much as people want to, it's not going to happen. Ariel G, Ariel, love you so, but you're still an ass clown. Hashtag 1219. Appreciate that, Ariel, man. Thanks, man. You brought a smile to my face, man. Appreciate it, man. Um, I'm okay with the game being moved up. I'm okay with that. I keep forgetting to call. I need to call Monday so I can go ahead and probably. I think I can get up to 5 or 6 tickets at a certain price. So I'm gonna probably buy 5 or 6 tickets and auction them off. I'm gonna buy 5 or 6 tickets probably since I'm a season ticket holder. I'm gonna probably buy 5 or 6 tickets and auction them off. I'm still not gonna go to the game. I'm gonna hang out with the family. We got to get a venue for the bar. That's the next thing on the agenda. So tomorrow I'll be making phone calls in Orlando and to see if we can get a bar somewhere in Orlando. Somewhere in Orlando, can we get a bar to so we can excuse me, so we can as a family, have fun during that game. So I'm gonna get the tickets and probably auction them off and help pay for 707 camp next year and a few more things that we need for the channel this year. So we're not gonna stop moving. We're gonna keep this ball rolling. I still need to get me an engineer in here, right here, to show me how to edit and everything, man. Lennox, I appreciate that $10 donation from you, my brother. Thank you so much, man. Um, so yeah, we're gonna do some things, man. We still gonna have the meet and greet. We still gonna we going we I want I'm listen to me, man. Nothing's gonna get me down this year. I'm upset that things didn't go the way it we planned it to go, but hey, man, I still plan on us going 12-0 this year. I still plan on us going 12-0 this year and facing Clemson, that juggernaut, and that damn that Jedi that they got at quarterback in the ACC championship game. And I do see us losing that game in a close game, but I don't see us beating Clemson. I'm just being honest, an honest fan. All right, I'll as soon as it's official about the date of the game. I'm pretty sure you guys will know before me because they usually drop that stuff when I'm at work. So unless it's some top secret stuff that I'm gonna be invited into, and one thing I can't say about Manny is he's kept things under wraps. Like he's kept things. His coaches aren't talking about anything. There's not a lot of leaks coming out that camp at all. So, heck, I don't know, but hopefully, I wouldn't mind it being moved a week up just so we can be the only game on TV, so Manny can showcase his skill set. So I don't mind it getting moved a week up, not one bit. Not just that, man. I'm just ready. I'll be I'll be at spring game more than likely illegally filming the game, showing the game live, just in case, just in case you guys don't have anywhere to watch the game at this year. Just in case you guys aren't at the spring game in Orlando. Um, I'm in the process of getting me a real nice camcorder that I can sit there and I can be recording the game live so you guys can see what's going on, so you guys can see the game. So I'll be doing my live broadcast and recording the whole game play by play. You know what I'm saying? So just in case you guys can't get to the spring game in Orlando, and I'll probably do the one in Miami as well. I'll be there out there with my camera, making sure that you guys get an opportunity to watch that game. You're you're Aggie. No disrespect to the Aggies, man. I have no ill will towards the Aggies, man. Texas A&M Agriculture School. You got to be smart to go there. You got to be smart to be an Aggie. Ernest, you're going to have to call me. That chain, Vince, you're going to have to call me. You have to call me on that, Ernesto. Because a lot of chains got it took OG Club K about 3-4 months to get his chain. Oh. That's why this year when I do stuff, I'm getting stuff. I'm gonna pay for things like chains and stuff first, and then I'll ship them, and then you can pay me later because just I can make sure that there's no issues. It wasn't many last year, but a few people had to wait a long time for their chains to show up in the mail. But mostly everybody, I don't know nobody. You'll be the first one that I know that didn't get their chain yet. I think Kellen Mond is going to be a good player. Listen. I believe we have nothing but good players on this football team. Just being honest with you, man. I swear to you, I don't think we have one player that can't start on one. I'm talking about all the way down to probably 90-something man roster. I believe every Power 5 conference team could use maybe one player, if not at least, I say at least 6 players on both sides of the ball can start. Actually, the whole starting lineup, whoever they put out there can start on any Power 5 team down there in the country. With maybe the exception of Alabama and Clemson. Yeah, I don't know why he still hasn't gotten that chain. If he hasn't gotten, I'll reimburse his money for that one. And I'll get another one made. I have no idea what was going on with that. First off, 26, 29. My thoughts on quarterback, even if Tate Martell gets the waivers, that Nikosti's better. That's my thought. Now, we'll have to see. I want the best man to win the job, but I believe Nikoski was done a disservice by Mark Richt and John Richt. And I can say it over and over again. The whole coaching staff has found jobs, everyone except for John Richt. And John Richt cannot get a job. Mark Richt can't even get his son a job. So my thing is the next job that Mark Richt, if he takes a job next year or the year after, will be when John Richt can coach again, because he's that bad of a coach. And it's bad when the student is better than the teacher. And the coach, he was better than John, and John was trying to teach him, and he's not a teacher, at least not yet. Not saying he can't become a good quarterback coach, but he never coached any position in college football, any position in any league of football, and you automatically jump into being a quarterback coach and at the University of Miami in a Power 5 school. What makes you so sure that Tate's going to get that waiver? What makes you so sure that Tate's going to get that waiver, Lee? Because I haven't heard anything. So I mean, what makes you so sure that he's going to get that waiver? That's why he may not get the waiver, is because people know he's spoiled and rich. I'm not, because he is CB. That's not an answer. So I'm not going to dignify that right there. That may be the reason why he don't get the waivers, because people know he's a spoiled rich kid. You know, so he may not get it. The NCAA might frown upon that this year. I don't know. But to be honest with you, I want him to get the waiver because I want the competition. I want the competition. But I'm gonna continue to say what I've said since he's left Ohio State. He ran from competition there. He ran from competition there. So for everybody being so high on Tate Martell, I'm trying to figure out what he's done in college football to make people so high on him. And he had his coaching was way better. I love Jaron Williams. I think Jaron Williams has a shot. I think all three of those guys are exceptional quarterbacks. And I would love to see the competition. But Tate Martell had better coaching than Jaron Williams and Nikoski Perry and Cade Weldon. And I love Cade Weldon as well. He's a gamer. And I want to see him given a fair shot as well. What makes you like him better? I'm going to start asking these questions because every spring game that I went to last year, every spring practice and the spring game, he was leaps and bounds ahead of Jaron. And this is what gets me with a lot of the I think people just don't like Nikoski. I just think people don't like Nikoski. For some unexplained reason, people don't like Nikoski. Maybe because I don't know, but I when people say they like Jaron more, I like to know why. Because if you went to the spring practices in the spring game, Nikoski was leaps and bounds better. I'm talking about more accurate. Yeah, he definitely has a stronger arm. That's what I think it is, Hurricane Harden. That's exactly what I think it is. I swear that's what I think it is. What do you mean by IQ? Why would you say IQ? Because what have you seen from Jaron's IQ? And what lack of IQ have you seen from Nikoski? See, this is when people actually watch footage, because, like I said, when you're a redshirt freshman quarterback and you are more talented at reading defenses and throwing the ball than your quarterback coach, you have more experience than your quarterback coach. That's a problem. That's a problem. I'm trying to figure out, what did Jaron show you in college last year during the spring or anything that he has more IQ, that he has a better IQ than Nikoski? Because I haven't seen it. I mean, serious. I mean, I like to see that. It doesn't matter if he had a whole year. I don't care about that. What I'm saying is, you say you think he's better. I'm asking you why. Asking you why. He had a whole year. So what? If he's better, then you got to give me some examples. Not saying Nikoski had a whole year, because Nikoski had a whole year with two dummies, which means he could have been dumbed down. He could have been twice as dumb as Jaron, because he had a coach that hadn't called plays in 8-9 years. He had a quarterback coach that was 24 years old that couldn't coach his way out of a damn wet paper bag. Never coached in his life. So Nikoski was set up to fail. What do you mean too unpredictable? He was a redshirt freshman who got his first playing time last year, and he was yanked in and out of the game. The play calling was too unpredictable and predictable. The coaching staff was too unpredictable. You had a coach who never coached before, Aaron. This is what gets me upset with people in the comments section, is that you pay attention to only what you see sometimes. But you're really not paying attention to what's going on. Exactly. They like Jaren because they never seen him play college ball. Saw high school. I mean, Jaren was about to quit on Miami. He was about to transfer. Letnikoski did that. Oh my God. Nobody talk about Jaren Williams' failed marijuana test. They sweep that under the rug. None of his groupies talk about that. Would I blame who? Would I blame who? Would I blame who? Who am I supposed to blame? Mark is trash. Would I blame Jaren for leaving? Kind of, sort of, right now, yes, because you're a sophomore. You're a sophomore. What are you running from? Nikoski didn't run, and he got screwed over. $5 donation for my boy Mike Don. Same thing with she at Michigan. He made some mistakes, and the Wolves fans want to see McCray at court. Hurricane fan, man, listen, man. Hurricane fans are so funny to me. They're so fickle. It's like, bro, this dude was set up for failure with horrible coaching, horrible. Thrown under the bus, thrown in the Georgia Tech game when we were being destroyed during a monsoon. What was that game he got thrown? It was raining and they put him in a game and we was already getting destroyed. What's name Rozier able to throw 12 interceptions in the game. Nikoski throws one and one got tipped and they pulled him. One went through the receiver's hands. Hit him in the hands, went through his hands, interception, and that was Nikoski's fault. I don't know what I do enough, Kane Armstrong. I have no idea what I do enough, man. I guess, though. Why you don't think he can be a leader? See, I'm going to start. I don't think you can be a leader, Aaron. I don't think you're a leader. And I don't know what you are as a leader. I don't think you can be a leader. I don't think you can be a leader. Just saying. Why am I saying that? Because you saying that. You don't even know why you're saying it. Because he hasn't given you any example that he can't be a leader. I'm not saying whether or not Perry's going to win the competition or not. I'm not saying he's better or not. I'm saying what I seen in practice and in the spring game, he was leaps and bounds better. And everybody at the last spring game was cheering his name and saying that's our starting quarterback. Everybody. Not one person in the stands was disagreeing with that. I mean, because people like Aaron throw stuff out there. That's just your opinion. It's my opinion. You're not a leader. You give me a reason why you say that. Like I said, I'm giving you. He had a head coach who was the offensive coordinator who hadn't called plays in 8 years and had that job stripped from him because he was bad at play calling the last 3 years that he called plays at Georgia. He had a quarterback coach who was just a coffee delivery boy for Rex Ryan. Was his only year around any type of coaching. So he did 1 year with Rex Ryan as a coffee delivery boy. So he has an offensive coordinator, two offensive coordinators, and Thomas Brown and Dugans. Neither one of them, they got the job just by title. So you're surrounded by 4 dummies. Instead of the 4 horsemen, the 4 dummies. And you expect this kid to thrive under that fucked up coaching. But you say you don't trust him, he can't be a leader. Well, I don't know what the hell else to tell you, son. One thing I can tell you is Malik Rozier's best game was against Duke. What's my boy name? Hold on 1 second, Club. What's the boy name? Okay. Larry, what was his name? The last coach that went to Tennessee, what was his name? Larry, the one that took over for Golden, what was his name? Larry Scott. Took over for Golden. Larry Scott. When Larry Scott took over for Golden and they played against Duke, that was actually Malik Rozier's best game, especially the start. Rozier cut up. He went like 9 for 9 that game. In the beginning of the game with like 2 or 3 touchdowns. And like I said, you look at Brad Kaya. Brad Kaya threw for over 500 yards in Tallahassee under Al Golden and got destroyed when Rick got there. Y'all keep blaming Perry and don't blame Rick. You know what? Every time somebody blame Perry or say you don't trust him, I'm going to say I don't trust your comment. You can get mad at me all you want to, because the guy was set up to fail, and people don't want to understand or realize that, man. He was set up to fail by a dumbass head coach, by even dumber quarterback coach, and 2 dummies, dummies, and Thomas Brown and Ron Dugans. How you got 2 co-offensive coordinators? Who the hell does that? And a quarterback coach. You remember they had 3 offensive coordinators, because offensive coordinator title was Thomas Brown and Ron Dugans, right? And then Mark Richt was the play caller. What in the hell? Y'all want to blame kids for being confused? Come on, man. What's going on, Club? I'm sorry, I had to keep ranting.
Man, no problem. I'm just calling in to go on about that, man. I mean, ESPN correspondent said all the talent that you had on offense, the scheme was terrible. It's difficult to run your scheme if everybody knows your scheme.
And that's what ESPN said. But you know what? You know what they're
ESPN correspondents reported.
Hey, I got to read this one. $5 donation by my little brother Tron Blue. What's really good, Hurricanes fans? It's your boy Lonzo 1219, aka Die Hard. Back in the building, Tron. You forgot to put back in the building. That's my. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's just like when Rozier was quarterbacking. Man, they need to put Perry in. They got Perry. Now it's Jared. Y'all ain't even seen Jared play, but in high school. How you know Jared's a better quarterback and y'all ain't even seen him play?
You know. And then he got better character, but he failed a marijuana test. Don't nobody want to talk about that. See, I'm the one that.
But I'm just saying. I mean, besides the character and all.
But that's what they throw at. That's what they throw out there all the time.
How can they say Jared is better when they ain't seen him play college football yet? He played what in the Savannah State game?
Or Tate is better. Or Tate is better.
Come on.
Time out. I didn't say we was anything. The reason why I'm saying that is because now you saying it, but if Nikoski would have failed that marijuana test, everybody and their mama be talking, he's not a leader, he smoked weed.
Yeah. Hell, K. Weldon, he failed it twice.
Yeah. But if Nikoski failed it.
I'm saying that all that to say this. Okay, you blast Rozier.
Hold on, you said, time out. I'm sorry. He said, how much coaching did Lawrence get from Clemson? First off, First off, Trevor Lawrence is a once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. See, Aaron, I'm about to call. You're gonna get the dummy. You're gonna get the dummy of the day. You're gonna get the dummy of the day award. First off, Trevor Lawrence is a once in a lifetime guy. Second off, what type of coaching he got? They've had the same coaching staff together for 8 years. Not just that. That same coaching staff has been to four national championships. No, four national championships. They're 2-2 in them, and two different quarterbacks has won. So that coaching staff is great. But Trevor Lawrence is once in a lifetime. He's the greatest freshman to ever. Matter of fact, he's the only true freshman. He's the only true freshman in NCAA history to ever win a national championship. So you can't even put nobody in that breath. Don't make stupid comments. Don't make stupid comments, bro.
Put Trevor Lawrence in
Tua
the scheme last year.
Tua.
He would have failed.
Now he mentioned it. You know what, it's 119 Division I schools, right? He mentioned it Tua, right? All those schools that you mentioned, those coaching programs and those programs have been built, Aaron. They've been built. Alabama's great. Mark Richt is trash. Alabama didn't have a freshman quarterback and a freshman quarterback coach and a freshman play caller. You don't know what you're talking about, Aaron. All you know is superstars in football. All he knows is superstars in football. I'm gonna stop talking to him.
You put pineapple on. You put any top quarterback on our offensive scheme last year, they would have got.
You know, I give you one better. I give you one better. If you would have took Nick Saban and took his whole coach staff, put him on Miami, and you took Mark Richt, took his whole coach staff, put on Alabama, them two teams would be. Miami would have been playing the national championship. And Alabama wouldn't have went this shit. Prime example. Rick got fired his last year. 2 years later, Georgia was in the national championship game. Prime example.
To be honest with you, why they just killing Rozier, y'all don't know what Rozier would have done if he had a different scheme and a different quarterback.
I can tell you what he would have did. I can tell you what he would have did. I think if we would have hired the coach that's in Georgia, we would have been in that championship game because he took all Rick players, the players that Rick would lose with, and lost 2 games in 2 years. All right, just saying.
I be tripping. I think Jaren. Every time somebody say Jaren, I'm like, I can't say Jaren because I ain't seen him play. All thing I've seen is high school.
And you know what you seen?
He's the better quarterback, and all I've seen is high school.
And all you seen was high school highlights. And he only had one major offer, and that was Kentucky. So he was that great, he would have more than Kentucky as an offer. Because when he was talking about leaving, you know what he was talking about going back to? Kentucky. You name me 2 quarterbacks that came out of Kentucky. My cousin Anwar Stewart played defensive end and defensive tackle for Kentucky. And Tim Couch was the quarterback when he was there.
Like I said in the comments, I want whoever wins out this spring.
That's how I feel.
Whoever wins out, that's who I'm rolling with.
That's how I feel. And but see, you know the difference? I'm not afraid to say I root for Jaren. I mean, not afraid to say I root for Nikoski. You know why? Because I watched this kid, and I'm the type of person that I've been treated unfair and this and that, and I can guarantee you, I can show you pictures, bro. You can watch me. Ain't too many people in this world can out-flux score or MIG or stick with me when it comes to welding. But bro, I've been an underdog my whole life just because where I'm coming, just because where I came from, and still made it.
Let me just say this: if we had social media when we was coming up, woo, Lord have mercy.
You said Jaren outplayed.
That's all I'm gonna say. If we had social media when we was coming up, man, It's some folks that's not what they are today.
You said Jaron outplayed Trevor on the All-American game. Well, I tell you this here then. That lets you know how bad Mark Richt is as a coach. There you go. You just made my example for me, Dale. You just made my example for me. You said Jaron outplayed Lawrence in the Army All-American game. Right? So why isn't he raising the trophy instead of Trevor Lawrence? So what you're telling me if Jaron was in Clemson, Jaron would be raising that trophy. So I could be telling you that if Nikoski was in Clemson, Nikoski would be raising that trophy.
Exactly.
Or if I was in Clemson, I could be raising that trophy because I would play better under Clemson coaching than I would under Mark Richt. I'm not disagreeing with him, Derek. Believe me, I ain't disagreeing. I'm agreeing with him. That lets you know how bad Mark Richt was as a coach. Just saying.
I'm not blaming none of the players. I'm not blaming none of them. It was straight that offensive scheme. It was not the players. I'm not blaming no offensive line. It was the scheme.
You know what already?
You're supposed to run the ball and get a push when they stacking 8 in the box and they know your plays. Mark Richt kept saying we're not playing Jaron Williams because he's not familiar with the playbook. What playbook?
Yeah, 4 plays. Yeah, 4 plays.
What he was gonna do.
I'll tell you this here. I would love for any of these guys in the chat that talk shit about. Matter of fact, all you got to do is go look at the video of Enos. Enos is praising Nikoski. He's saying this guy's unbelievable. This is what Enos saying now. All right, now, see, you guys don't remember watching Manny Diaz curse Mark Richt ass out on the sideline. You guys don't remember. You guys don't remember when I would love for one of you guys. Bro, you ain't got me on welding, CB. You got yourself looking like you got me on welding. But I will bust your ass, bro. You pull out anything you want, and I will show you. I pipe weld on pressure pipe. I don't just walk around on structural little shit and do that little beads every now and then. 100% UT X-ray hot boy. 100% UT X-ray hot boy. I'm just telling you, I'm nasty when it comes to that.
Y'all done got him going on the welding now.
Been doing it for 25 years, Carl.
Y'all done got him going. That's his heart and soul.
Been doing it 25 years and still love to do it. Y'all don't remember when that reporter asked Manny Diaz about blaming a player? They asked Manny Diaz to blame a player, and Manny went off on that reporter. And this was when Rick was there. Manny said, we don't do that. It's my job to teach these guys to get better. I don't know where you guys get blaming players, but I'm the coach. I coach these guys. I don't know what other coaches do on the other side of the ball, but over here, we take responsibility for what we do as coaches.
Yep. That's exactly what he said. It's our responsibility as coaches
exactly.
to coach these guys up.
So all you guys in the comment section talking this shit and blaming other players instead of putting the blame with, it's a reason why the whole fucking offensive staff, Manny fired the whole offensive staff. Everybody.
Yep.
He didn't keep one.
All of them got jobs except who? Lazo?
All of them got jobs except for John Richt, the quarterback coach. Miss me with that shit, man. Y'all boys don't know what y'all talking about, man.
Brad Kyle Mama said at a taco stand in California that John Richt wasn't doing them but just running them through little drills. And that's it. I talked to her. I've talked to her a couple times, and she was, I'm going to leave that alone. The man would have stayed. You leaving already, Mario? He would have stayed, man. He would have stayed. Is it because Perry's black or dark skinned? Because Jaron's black too. It's not because Perry's black. I don't believe that Mark Richt has a racist bone in his body. I genuinely believe he's a good guy. I genuinely would sit down with him and love to have dinner with that as a guy, as a man. I believe he's a good guy. A horrible coach?
who put his son ahead of the University of Miami.
All you gotta do is follow the trail of Georgia. That's all you gotta do. Do your research.
What has Tate done? Tate played with an all-star team in Las Vegas. All right. He played with an all-star team in Vegas, right? You can't name 2 players that Nkosi played with that went Division I. You can name about 8 or 9 just on the offense side of the ball that Tate played with that went Division I. Just saying, bro.
Records in high school.
Just saying, bro. He played with an all-star team in high school. Guess who was just as good as Tate in high school, if not better? Ja'Cory Harris. Just saying. Just saying.
School in Vegas is one of the top schools in the
nation.
Travel to pay better teams.
And you can't even see most of it.
In Las Vegas, Bishop is like IMG. Okay, people.
And that's
Bishop is like IMG in on that side of the United States.
Brandon, how many of Koski wide receivers went Division I? Power 5. How many, Brandon? How many? He wasn't trash in high school, Derek. He wasn't trash in high school, Derek. Who they play for? Who they play for, Brandon? 863 say 1, you say 2. I know for a fact, Tate, tight end, both his wide receivers, running back, covered offensive lineman. Damn near all of them went Power 5. I don't care if you play. You didn't beat them. Derek, you didn't beat them. You didn't beat them. He got national championships. He got national championships at Northwestern. You call him trash because he beat you. How are you call him trash? You call him trash because he beat you. That's why you call him trash. That's personal. I ain't getting that personal stuff. I ain't getting that personal stuff with you, Derek. No. And you're not good, Aaron.
Like I said,
and Aaron, you're not good. But time will tell.
If Perry does win out and ball out, then all these people gonna be all on his nuts then.
Yep, all of them gonna be. Hey, Derek, what team was he on the team when y'all beat him, or was you on the team when they beat him? Was you on the team? Hey, Derek, what position you were playing? What position you were playing when y'all beat him? He mad at Ja'Cory for some reason.
And the messed up thing about it is they thinking this man ain't learned from his mistakes or whatever. Man, we all made mistakes back then. That man ain't been on social media like that or nothing, man. That man is trying to get his craft together. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. These are young men, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, folks didn't make mistakes when they was 18, 17, 19, 20 years. Come on, man. Y'all is tripping on these young men in college, dog. I mean, right now I'm tripping. Right now I'm tripping on Derek. Cause Derek still having nightmares about Ja'Cory Harris throwing them 95-yard touchdown passes while he was on the sideline saying, "Damn, he trash." According to ESPN, Koski was a higher rated quarterback than Tate Martell. So obviously they obviously seen something more out of Koski. $10 donation from Rick Morris. All I'm saying is we'll see. Tate Martell is 5'10" with cleats on. Koski's 6'4" with a stronger arm. The only thing Tate got on him is quicker, but he's not faster. So we'll see. Time will tell. Mario said, absolutely, yes, he was. Ja'Cory, 30-0 in high school. Derek, I thought you said you beat him. Derek beat him in a scrimmage. They played.
Y'all beat him in a scrimmage.
They beat him in the jamboree, man.
They beat him in the jamboree. Koski wasn't in the game. Koski was, hey.
Jamboree. That may be a little too old school. They still have jamborees?
Yeah, they still got jamborees, huh?
Oh, my goodness.
We need to be talking about that. Oh, you want my hat? Hey, they for sale. These are $35. These are $35, and I'm not even done with them yet. And you get designs. You're gonna get Sebastian on it. Oh yeah, these are $35. So when you want one, let me know. And they only made by order. So I only get these when I get paid. I'm not gonna make up a bunch of these because they cost too much to make.
But yeah, so that's the only reason why I called in, man. That these folks is just really just tripping.
Aaron's still mad.
I'm gonna get back in it.
I'm trying to figure out if they said Coachy slept with somebody's girlfriend, right? I'm trying to figure. Aaron, I'm gonna let you get this hat, but you can hit me. You can hit me in the comment section. I give you my information. You can buy the hat. I'm trying to figure out the Coachy sleep with your girlfriend. Cause they said he slept with somebody's girlfriend. I'm trying to figure out who girlfriend he slept with. Jay said Derek done beat him on a 7-on-7. Derek, you just said you beat him. That's what you said, Derek. You beat him. Then somebody pulled up the stat. He was 30-0. He was 30-0. So I'm Derek. Don't backtrack now. Hey, Claude, tell Derek don't be backtracking. I think Claude done hung up. I think Derek done. I think Claude done hung up on me, man. You can call in, Derek. The number. Hey, you need me to give you the number? Come on, call in and take this beat like a man. like Jacory used to do to you. Come on, take this beat like Jacory used to do to you. What's going on, Antoine? What's good with your $2 donation from Antoine? You need to put a number in the chat for your Corey. I mean, Derek. Let me put a number in the chat for Derek, man. So he can take this beat like the Corey used to give him. We had to cancel the 7-on-7 football camp. We had to cancel the 7-on-7 football camp, man. Slim Shady. We couldn't get the money together in time. We couldn't get the money together in time. It cost too much. We couldn't get it. They were asking us for Dan Marino money, and we had Michael Jordan money, man, and we had Michael James money. So quarterback went out the spring period. You family. All right, go ahead, Derek. I'm listening.
No, it's okay, though. But when you were telling Jacory, when I was writing it, I was telling you, Jacory is just like Tate. He played on a good team with.
That ain't what you said.
Players on that shit. So
that ain't what you said. You said he was good, trash.
He wasn't great.
You said he was trash. You said Jacory is trash.
Because what happened is though I'm in the game and I'm watching the game. You watch the bubble gum. You watch the arms.
I've watched him.
He got three. He had 3 D1 receivers on his team.
Oh, I'm agreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, but bro, what I'm his deep ball was one of the best deep balls.
That's all I was saying.
But Tate didn't throw the deep ball.
If you gonna say Tate wasn't as good, I'm like,
I didn't say that.
Good, Corey's not good.
I didn't say Tate wasn't good. I didn't say Tate wasn't good. I said I hadn't seen nothing out of him.
Okay. No, I just know because I see it. And when I said we beat him before, it's like I'm older than him. So
you didn't beat him.
I played 2 years. I played 2 years above him.
So you didn't beat
him. He lost. He wasn't the starting quarterback. He played in and out with Teddy Bridgewater. Him and Teddy Bridgewater played in the same offense.
I know, but you said you beat him. Actually, he was before Teddy Bridgewater. He was before Teddy.
When they counted his stats, though.
He was before Teddy.
When they start counting his stats, he was a full-time quarterback, but he lost before that.
He was before Teddy. He was before Teddy. He was before Teddy.
Huh?
He was before Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh no, yeah, he was before Teddy Bridgewater. Played 2 years together.
I'm just saying, but he was before Teddy. He was 30-0 as a starter.
Yeah, so I know he's 30-0. He was before Teddy, but him and Teddy played together. Teddy played receiver and quarterback.
I know. What I'm saying is you couldn't have beat him if he was 30-0 as a starter unless they're fudging the stats.
No, they didn't fudge the stats. They counted his games from his middle of his 10th grade year to all the way to the
but no one counts it.
When he became a full-time starter, though.
But he was JV ninth grade. He was JV ninth grade. No one counts JV.
No, he played 10th grade. He played.
Hear me. He played, but he wasn't a starter. He wasn't a starter in ninth grade though. He played JV.
He was in and out.
Bro, I coached high school ball. I coached high school ball for 8 years. When you play JV on Thursday night, you still can play on Friday night, but you're not starting.
Who you coach Optimism? Where you play Optimism at?
No, I coached up here in South Carolina. I coached for Ridgeview High School.
No, okay, because I'm like because he played at Gwen Cherry. He played in Gwen Cherry Optimism, and he did good.
Oh, I'm not.
Ninth grade, yeah, they were talking about putting this boy as a starting quarterback.
Oh yeah, but they didn't start. That's what I'm saying. Most times when you play JV, you're not gonna start at quarterback.
I'm with you. We established that. I'm with you. So now I'm gonna go back on to what the topic was about the whole Tate thing. The whole Tate thing, I was just saying with Jacory, it was just like the same thing. It's like the talent on the talent was there. That's why I said when Jacory got to the U,
you should have said that
he was good, but he wasn't as great because
he had the talent. He just wasn't. He didn't have the coaching either. Not really, because I mean, who was the head coach? Randy Shannon was basically a lame duck.
That's a good point.
He's a lame duck. We didn't have anything there.
And then, so with this whole Rick thing, like, now let me start off by saying to people in the chat.
Telling lies? I'm not telling lies.
No, I'm just saying this.
No, Mike Davis said the lies.
They threw Rick under the bus. Yes, Rick, horrible offense. The shit was trash. That shit is straight trash. But
there's no buts.
I was sitting here when they drafted. Yo, what's up? Oh yeah, leave it open. Oh my bad. No, but I was saying when Rick had the offense. But the thing about it is he wasn't gonna play no freshman in Jaron Williams. When Jaron Williams was why he got Jaron, he wasn't gonna play him. He ain't gonna play no freshman. If you follow Rick's track record, he don't play freshmen.
If you follow Rick's track record, he don't win games.
Yeah, that's true too. Like, yeah.
So why would you hire your son? Why would you hire your son as the quarterback coach when he's never done it?
No.
When he's never even coached
before? That was a horrible move.
Why would you call plays?
Miami, we was already like mad at that. It was like,
Why would you call plays? I'm saying, why would you call plays when you haven't done them in 8-9 years?
Yeah, but everybody was all hyped about everything was all hyped on him because he was at Buffalo before and he was doing the little intern here. So everybody
who was hyped on him? I told me who? Everybody like who? I told y'all from day one, Rick shouldn't have been. I told y'all before we hired him, he was going to kill the program. I know you seen the video, right? I told y'all before we hired him. Before we hired that clown.
I saw the video the first day you put it up, and I agreed with.
And his son And when he hired his son, I damn near threw up in my mouth.
I disapprove of that, and I don't like it, and I stay here in Miami. I'm 3 minutes away from you. I hate Dugas. I hate it. Dugas that go. Sorry, bro.
Listen, you can hear ass. John Rick was the biggest asshole that I've ever met in my life. Like seriously, like he thought he would walk around that campus and that school like he was God gifted coaching. You dumb bastard. And now you ain't even got a job. I said the same thing too. John Rick was sorry. He shouldn't have never got a job. He shouldn't have never been hired. And when did Thomas Brown ever been an offensive coordinator?
Thomas Brown stopped too.
All right, so when is
offensive coordinator? He was never. He just got the title.
When was Ron Dugas ever an offensive coordinator? How do you have two offensive coordinators and a different play caller? So you have two offensive coordinators and a third person calling plays.
Yeah, that's true too. But and another thing I was telling you.
My bad. One more thing. Who you think had better coaching in college? Tate or Perry or Jaron, Cade, and Perry or Tate? Who do you think had the better coaches?
The better coaches
in college. So why did he run?
Why did he run? Because they guaranteed. So
they ain't guaranteed. That's what everybody. That's what everybody's saying. That's what everybody's saying. That's what everybody's saying. But I have not seen that nowhere. And you know why I don't go by what everybody's saying? Because what you're saying is what you heard somebody else say. That's what you're doing. What you're doing. What you're What you're doing. No. What you're doing is saying what you heard people say. But you have not heard nobody else say that. Now, this is this is how rumors get started. This how what Tate Martell said when that boy said he was coming to, you know what Tate Martell said on camera?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
So now you bitch up and run, right?
Yeah, I saw that. Right. No, to me, no. So to me, I feel like he ran, but when I heard from some,
bro, I know people.
I heard from somebody.
I know people that go to school there right now. I know people
that he was guaranteed.
And I know people that go to that school right now.
Yeah.
I know people in that program right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the stuff that y'all are hearing is not what I heard. What I heard was Tate was so arrogant and so cocky and didn't want to listen to coaches that they said they're gonna bring him some competition in. This your cell phone, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna text you the name. I'm gonna text you this name who I know in the UN program, and I'm like, you will understand what's coming. But that's why I said that. That's why I said I know a little bit more, and I just be in the chat listening. But
bro, did you not time out? Did you not hear me break this news about Mark Richt being fired?
Oh no! I heard.
All right, so I know a lot. I know people in that program, bro. I know people there. I talk to people on a daily basis. I'm talking about inside that program. You know what I'm saying? And I don't put out everything that they tell me.
Mm-hmm. I won't do that either. That's why.
No, they tell me to put it out, and I still don't put it out.
Until you break it, I don't say nothing because I kind of know it too, but I don't want to say nothing.
You know about that meeting they had?
You do your job.
You know about that meeting? You know about that meeting they had with Rick?
Oh, I've been knew about that.
Nah,
I knew about the.
You couldn't
know about the meeting, man. I knew about.
You couldn't know about when they had it. You couldn't know about when they had it though, because I got that phone call as soon as it was over. Like as soon as they walked out, you could still hear people in the background talking.
All right, hold on, though. All right, hold on. I'm gonna tell. I know people. I'm telling you.
I'm not saying you don't.
You know exactly. You know exactly.
You know I did that video. You know I did that video as soon as the meeting was over with. Like as soon as the meeting was over, I did the video.
Oh no, I saw the video. I watched all your videos. I got it on subscribe. I listen to it all the time.
So maybe
after you did that video, maybe we talked about it at the bar. We talked about it. We chopped it up after that.
Everybody called me a liar though.
You broke it first.
Everybody called me a liar until like 2 weeks later when 247 Sports decided. Everybody called me a liar. Said everybody called me a liar until 247 Sports broke it 2 weeks later.
No,
just like when just like when 786 Canes, when 786 broke, Manny Diaz being at Temple. When nobody even Mark Rick didn't know Manny was at Temple.
They try to stop your they try to stop your counter, dog. Your counter is good. I actually watch the counter all the time, bro. They try to just stop your hustle. Keep doing your hustles, though. Like, you've been doing a good job, bro.
It's not a hustle.
Like,
I love everything. I love University of Miami football. I love University of Miami football. People gonna hate it when I say this. I love my young black youth. I love my young black youth in the community because I grew up as a young black man in Harlem. I spent a lot of time in Miami Gardens. I spent a lot of time in Overtown. Got a lot of family there. My whole family's Jamaican. All of them live in the Gardens. So I know. I'm Jamaican too. So I know how it is to be. I know how it is to be young and black living in the hood. So I root for these kids out of that hood to get out of there because I know how hard it is in there. I got a nephew right now in the state of Florida that's 18. Hold on, I got a nephew right now in the state of Florida. Hold on, let me finish. I got a nephew right now. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish real quick. Let me finish right now.
The Perry thing is
Derek, hold on for a second. This is what I'm going on life right real quick. Like, I got a nephew right now. That's my son that got shot 3 times last year, right when I was doing a show. As soon as I hung the show and I got a phone, I got a nephew right now in the state of Florida that's 18 years old, that's doing 25 to 50 for second-degree murder. So I know how it is for these kids in these communities. Yeah. So I want them to get out. And if football is a way out, I'm rooting for these kids. No matter who they are, I'm rooting for them. So that's why I'm so passionate about what I do, because I feel like I have a dog in the fight always. That's why I feel
No, man, that's what makes you keep doing your thing. I know you're more passionate about it. That's what I'm saying. I'd be more passionate, but I'm not passionate like you as though. You do your thing, bro.
I just love these kids, man. Period.
I love this shit.
I love these kids. I love these kids, man. I love these kids for real, man.
Yeah, I like them too, bro. I like them a lot, but maturity wise, Perry got to get it together.
How you figure that when his coaches were more immature than he was?
Oh yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
A whole lot easier.
Like the coaches, they suck, bro. Like
how can you expect him to be?
You call him the 4 stupid.
The 4 dummies. The 4 dummies. How can you expect him to be good or be more mature? He's 18, he's 19 years old, and he was coached by 4 stupid people. 4 stupid ass 40-year-olds and a 24, 25-year-old.
Yeah, but him too, like,
where you work at? Where do you work at?
I got on campus too.
Like, how old are you?
Information I got on campus is from what?
How old are you?
How
old are you?
I know football.
How old are you?
How old am I? 32.
You're 32. All right.
Yeah.
If you worked for a job that had nothing but dumb supervisors, right, and dumb management, would your company succeed?
No.
Would the people in the company succeed? No.
Nobody wants to see that.
Okay then. So that's what happened. That's why the whole office staff got fired, because those kids couldn't succeed. Because we had a whole bunch of dummies coaching these kids. And you're 32. If a whole bunch of boss men were dummies as your supervisor, you would be dumb. Because you listen to these dummies every day. So leave last year alone. Give him a fresh start this year right now. And if he win or lose, everything last year, leave it alone. I don't want to hear nobody saying he's immature. I don't want to hear nobody saying he's not smart enough. He can't pick up I don't want to hear none of that shit. All I want to hear right now is whoever wins the position right now is the quarterback. Period. Because like I said, if you listen to Eno's talk totally different than all y'all talk. Just saying.
No, I get that. Yeah, I heard Eno's talk. He raved about it on the coach. He liked the coach. That's why I say let us start from scratch. Let us start from scratch. See, I like this is only my opinion, but I like more of like Williams and Martell.
Why? You ain't seen Williams do nothing. You ain't seen Tate do nothing. So why you like more Williams?
The only reason why I said Williams, though, it's not because of the high school shit. I hate when they come at you and tell you like because they call me high school and all that. The only reason why I said Williams, and it's just a simple reason, is because I want the new start. That's it. That's a whole new start. I followed the coaching, so let's see what Williams got. That's all it is.
You ain't seen Nikoski.
Huh?
You didn't see Nikoski.
Yeah, but I saw a glimpse of him. In the spring game, I saw him like you. No, I'm the main one like you at the spring game. Like, boy, hey, coach our quarterback, boy. I like that shit. Like, keep him. But
and how did Rick lie? And so if you was at the spring game, you know Nikoski played against the number one defense. Because you seen the number one defense. So why did Rick come to the podium and say Nikoski didn't play against the number one defense?
No, really, no. I don't know why he said that because
he was lying. He played against the number one defense, and Rozier played against the number two, and Perry played with the number two offense, and he lit the number one defense up.
The only reason why Rick didn't second that, sorry, said that, but the only reason why Rick say that, Rick he loved Rozier, and that was Rick's downfall. That's all that was because he wasn't gonna play. Williams as a freshman, and he didn't trust the coach too much. So he was on liability. He was gonna play Rozier the whole time. He wasn't gonna go to now one of them, and that's cost him his dumbass job and all his dumbass coaches like all this.
Yep. So I'm about to end this conversation and end this chat. So let's end it on a positive note tonight. May the best man win. Let's go into this spring, man. You can root for who you want to root for, but let's not say either one of these kids aren't good, because all of them are good because you made it to the University of Miami. You made it Division I. So all of these kids, I'm just saying, let's throw every neck. Even me. I got to do my own work. I got to stop saying Tate ran from competition. So I'm no longer going to say that. And if people in the chat, I would really appreciate it if you don't say anything negative about any of the quarterbacks. And let's see who wins the competition, because we have a Twitter finger nation now that talk shit and don't know that. But when they see that guy, they'll be the first one to run up to him, shake his hand, and say, "I mean, I root for you all the time."
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Because I be at these spring games. I be looking at some of the people that's in the chat, and I see them. Same cats who be talking about certain players. Like, I remember everybody was talking about Red Wine, and I'm a big Red Wine fan. Y'all know he's my favorite player. And everybody talk shit about Red Wine. And when he got moved to safety, then everybody love Red Wine. Don't take him off the field. Same cat was talking shit about him. Just it was all. Remember how Jay-Z said it was all good just a week ago. Funny what 7 days would change. A stand-up dude, now you're down. That's exactly. It was all good just a week ago. You know what I'm saying? So stop it.
I like all my big kids. My big kids. Now, Red Wine is a stud. He gonna do well. Look, he gonna do well Monday too. So check his workouts out. He gonna do well Monday.
Listen, man, I ain't worried about him doing well Monday. He's gonna do well in the NFL. A $10 donation from Woody, and I'm sorry I missed that, Woody. Woodboy. This should be a good note. This should be a good note. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's go into the season, man, and root for University of Miami. And if you pulling for a certain player, pull for that player. But don't pull for nobody to fail. Let's not do that.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that. It's great though.
Well, Joseph, you don't like to have. You might not like him that much, but how many times you seen him get beat over the past 2 years? I ain't seen him get beat too many times over the past 2 years. Just because you don't like him, Red Wine. When Manny moved that boy to safety, only time I seen us get thrown on deep is when he was on the sideline.
That was his natural position. Anyway, safety was his natural position. He should have played from the get-go.
That dude was the truth, bro. And I can guarantee he'll be starting on Sundays. Maybe not his rookie year, but he'll be starting.
Okay. I was just saying, hold on. So That's going. We going out.
Oh, too many rookies. Too many rookies start in NFL. It's not NBA, but I can guarantee you, by year 3, he'll be starting and making an impact on Sundays. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
He was a hell of a player. He was Redwine. You ain't giving Redwine no credit, bro. You know, bro, that dude there was monstrous the last 2 years.
Who not getting Redwine no credit? Redwine.
Joseph said he was a solid. He said he was a solid player. No, he was exceptional. He wasn't great. He wasn't. You can't put him in the edge. But he was. You didn't. I can't remember really seeing him get beat.
Nah, he never got. I don't think he really got beat like that.
Damn! That damn Slim Shady Kane. $5, $3 donation from Slim Shady Kane. Fucker Gator and Zoe is an ass clown.
All right, Zoe, man. Let me.
You see the abuse I take? You see the abuse I take, man? I take all the abuse, man.
Hey, let me get back in the house, Zoe. I'm gonna get back in the feed.
Hey, lock my number in, man, and we'll chat. I need to get some of your resources.
Let me know about the whole thing, though. Let me know about when you come down here for the 7-on-7 thing, dog.
We're not doing it this year. I told you we can't do it this year. I had to cancel it.
Oh.
Because we didn't have the money in the funds. They county cost too much. They didn't. They wanted to tax us. I told you we don't have that type of money, man, that they wanted. So we got to postpone it to next year. I got one more call coming in. Let me take this last call, bro. Appreciate you, D. Thanks, man.
All right.
Text me your info and shit.
Yeah.
All right. Yo.
What's up, Zoe?
What's good? Who we got?
It's JT Sports.
What's good, JT? What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. I just wanted to ask you a question. So, did you go to last year's Miami Spring game?
Oh my God! Did you just ask me that question?
Like,
did you just ask me that? I filmed the whole spring game. Filmed it live for people to watch. Were you there?
So, sir?
Were you there?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah, I got to figure out what question you want to ask me.
I want to ask you, what about, because I did it in so I know about Nkosi, but since you were there and you saw Jaron Williams play, and he didn't really have on him.
It wasn't even close.
It
wasn't close. It wasn't close. By leaps and bounds, it wasn't close.
So he's a better player now than what he was a year ago?
I don't know. I'll see at the games this year. I'm saying Perry was way better.
Okay. And also,
I mean, he was like, it wasn't even, as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, at the end of the first half, after Nkosi had threw about 812 yards and 15 touchdowns at the end of the first half, it was like 5 seconds on the clock. And I said, and it was like on a 10-yard line. I said, and I was screaming, Nkoski's about to throw a 90-yard touchdown. He's about to throw a 90-yard touchdown. He threw the ball 60 yards in the air, completion. And I forgot who called it. He ended up running by like another 5 or 6 yards. But they didn't get the touchdown. And the whole stands was going crazy.
So, like, I really love Nkosi is my favorite player. I'm pretty sure you know that. But the thing about it is, like, I don't understand how people, like, I like Tate Martell, actually. I like his personality. And did you see the QB1 documentary?
I think he's a little bit too cocky. And I believe his cocky. Time out.
I like it, though.
But I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to say to you the difference between entitled cocky and earned cocky. I believe he's cocky because of his money. I believe his money makes him cocky. Okay? And that's my point. It's a difference between when Jerome Brown was cocky and Ed Reed was cocky. See, even Sean Taylor was he wasn't privileged, but Sean Taylor came from a nice home. His father was a cop and his mother was a nurse. You know, so he didn't come from, You know what I'm saying? And he was humble. I'm not saying you have to be humble but a lot of Tate's cockiness comes from him being a spoiled rich kid. And I live in a neighborhood that it's a lot of, like, I live up the street from Wildwood, which is probably the richest part of Columbus, and them cats got money. Steve Spurrier had a house up the street. The guys got money. And you will see a lot of those kids that go to my daughter's school, Spring Valley. If you pull up Spring Valley High School in Columbia, South Carolina, look at that school. That's one of them big Bel Air schools. And the reason why I moved this out of town, and I couldn't afford it when I first did it, was to make sure my daughter went to better schools. And even I listen to my daughter talk sometimes. I listen to my daughter talk one time. Sometimes she's privileged, and I just listen to her talk like, shit, like, what the hell did I do? You know what I'm saying? And he has that arrogance because he has that money. I don't be selling Tate out, Kane. I be telling the truth. You be selling me out, SMH. What am I lying about? If I'm selling you out, tell me what I'm lying about, what I'm lying about, 863. Tell me what I'm lying about. Just because you're afraid to speak the fucking truth don't mean I'm selling out. Don't mean I'm selling out because I'm telling the truth. I just said my daughters are privileged. So I'm selling my daughters out too? Miss me with that fuck shit. Go ahead, little bro.
Yeah, so I got one more thing. So
I'm talking shit about my daughters too because they're privileged. Go ahead, bro.
I got one more thing. So would you agree? I had said that Mark Richt wasn't a good fit for Miami from the get-go, and I'll go with him because he didn't embody what Miami Hurricanes football is about.
Don't ask me if I agree with it. Don't ask me if I agree with it.
I know you saw that video of Manny Diaz talking, saying that you come to Miami to win a championship.
Get out your feelings.
You can go somewhere else.
Okay, I'm listening.
And he said you can go somewhere else and get your butt kicked by Miami every time you play Miami.
Yep.
And I said that Mark Richt never embodied what Miami Hurricanes football was. Mark Richt wanted to be a classy guy. He wanted to get respect by showing sportsmanship.
Oh, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
The old Miami.
You sensitive.
Like
you sensitive.
By beating you down and embarrassing you.
Actually,
nice.
Jimmy Johnson started that. The whole Miami didn't start that. Jimmy Johnson started that. You got to go all the way through. You got to go all the way through the history, man. All of Miami wasn't like that. All of Miami wasn't built on that beat you down. Some coaches did call the dogs off. Jimmy Johnson was beat you down. 863, you know about me about you, man. You know about me about you, 863. Anytime somebody disagree with you, start crying. But you're gonna tell me to get out my feelings, but you still got a picture of Michael Jackson or whoever the hell that is on your damn page, and nobody even can look at you. So it's hard to even take you serious. Beat it. I'm not selling. I'm telling you, he's privileged. He's privileged. You crying. You crying. You the one start this whole conversation. Talking about I'm selling Tate. I'm selling Tate if I'm telling the truth. Telling the truth on somebody is not selling. Telling the truth. That's why your ass don't have. That's why you over here listening to me. Because you afraid of the truth.
Isn't Bishop Gorman a private school?
Bishop Gorman a private school. His mom, just like Johnny Manziel was privileged. Just like Johnny, I'll get you Slim in a second. Just like Johnny Manziel was privileged. Just like Tate Martell is privileged. Just like a lot of these rich kids. I say the same shit about Michael Irvin III. I say the same shit about him. But I don't hear you say I'm selling Michael Irvin. Or you laugh when I talk about Michael Irvin III, when I call him Cupcake Boy. Or you laughing then. But I'm selling Tate. No, you get the fuck out of here. Because I say shit you do that you want to say. You ain't have nothing to say when I was talking shit about Michael Irvin III. You was laughing in the comment section. But now I'm selling Tate. Sound like to me you selling out. That's what it sound like to me. Sound like to me you selling out. How about that? Go ahead, young bro.
But yeah, so like like you said, so Jimmy Johnson started the whole Miami Hurricane attitude. But like, it's still, I just feel Mark Richt wasn't the right coach because he couldn't really embrace what Miami.
Bro, you don't have to tell me that though. Did you not see the video before we hired him?
The introductory comment. Oh, the video you made.
Yeah, before we hired him.
No, I wasn't subscribed.
Go back and look at it. You can go back and find it. It's 50 something seconds. Go back and find it. Before we hired him. Oh, now you cursing. Oh, now you. Oh, you call me. Hey, oh, now you saying, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Now who in their feelings? Stop fucking lying. You and your feelings, hoe. I'm a hoe now. I'm in my feelings. I ain't called a man out his name one time. Now I'm a hoe. But you wouldn't say that to my face. I could promise you that. Michael Jackson. You wouldn't say that. Beat it. Thriller. I'm good, Derek. I ain't cursed at the dude one time. He called me a hoe. He done cursed me out. And he's still mad. Ain't my fault. People mad when they ugly. People mad. See, ugly people bring a lot of negativity in the world, man. And so they don't show their pictures and stuff. You get mad when you ugly, man. That's why I hope you don't date an ugly girl. Then they gonna have ugly babies. And then they got some mean ass ugly kids. That's bad. That's bad. I'm telling, ugly people create violence, man. So hopefully he at least marry a pretty girl so they can have some decent looking kids so them ugly kids don't act like him. Oh man.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, I was talking about Mark Richt not embracing the Miami culture. Would you agree?
I agree with everything bad said about Mark Richt. I agree.
Did Malik Rozier even get invited to the combine?
Malik Rozier got invited to be the manager at McDonald's.
So he ran the 40 and all that yesterday?
He got invited to be the manager at McDonald's.
Oh man.
Malik Rozier ain't going no damn combine. He gonna go do a win combine.
Yeah. It's crazy though. But I got one more thing.
Are you going to Jay asked me to ask you, are you going to the spring game this year?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'll be able to make it.
Yeah, you in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
I'm actually trying.
It's in Gainesville. I mean, it's in Orlando.
I'll see.
Where you live at? Where you live at?
I haven't tried though, but I'll definitely go next year.
Where do you live at?
Duval, Jacksonville.
Yes, you 2 hours from Orlando. You should be able to make that game. You driving?
I think, but I have to get my family and stuff. Cause I be watching my brother and stuff. Well, I was at work. It's a whole bunch of family issues that I have to work out. But if I don't go this year, I'll most definitely make it.
Well, let us know if you need some help. Let us know if you need some help going, and we'll get you. All right. Let me take one more call so I can get off. 863, you still mad at me? 863. I love you, man. I love you, man. Just don't call me a hold of my face or you'll have a problem. But besides that, man, I love you, man. All right? You all good, man. You all good, man. Hey, I'm gonna holler back at you, JT, man. When you doing your next upload?
I'm taking a break from Miami Hurricanes for a few weeks. I'm gonna start uploading in about 3 weeks.
You over 1,000 now, right? You over 1,000 subs now, right? You have about 1,500, almost 2,000, right?
Yes, sir.
You growing, man. Don't take too much time off, man. It's hard to pick that momentum back up.
Yes, sir. No, like I'm taking a break from I'm still uploading, but different things. Cause I want to be diverse.
I got you. Well, do your thing, boy. I'm gonna support you 100%. All right. Throw a description of your link in the page, man. All right.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right, JT. You be good, little homie.
You too.
All right. Yeah, don't get in your feelings like that, Kane, when you call me a hoe and call me out my name, man, because I didn't do that to you. I think you owe me an apology. Real shit. And I didn't even really get, I told y'all this is a new me this year. Usually, you know, last year I'd curse you out real bad and got really in my feelings and stuff, but I told you I'm not doing it this year, but be careful with that, man, because I didn't do that to you. We had a disagreement. We didn't agree with each other, but I didn't call you out your name, little homie.
What up, though?
What's good? How Juvenile said, my mom ain't raising a hoe. She could have had a girl for that. You slow, Zoe. I said you and your feelings. Like, no, you called me a hoe. And I'm not slow. And I tell you what, how about this here? How about, since you don't want to be a man about your words, how about I just block you for the rest of the show? I'm not even going to really put no what's her name in it. I'm just going to block him for the rest of the show.
Oh, don't block him, Zoe. Don't block
just for the rest of the show. Just for the rest of the show. It's only in 300 seconds. He only got 300 seconds in timeout. Because, like I said, he wouldn't call me a hoe to my face. I could bet you any amount of money on that. And not just that. If you're going to talk shit like a man, at least put your picture up. Be a man. Don't hide. Don't talk shit and then hide behind a fake picture. I didn't block him. I put him in timeout. I didn't block him. He been on the channel too long for me to block him. But I would love him to call me a... See, that's dangerous. Like when people do that and then they talk shit and you don't even know what they look like, but they know what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Be a man, bro. Be a man. Be a man. If you want to talk shit, then put your real picture in your profile and be a man. Be a man. We don't have men no more, man. This internet shit has made people like real gangster. So, what's going on? I ain't know Coach Coop was in the deal. What's going on, Coach Coop? What's good, Glenn?
Well, see, that's why I called in tonight, because I'm going to take some of that heat off you. Fuck Tate Martell.
All right.
That motherfucker running like Forrest Gump.
I don't know why people get...
Y'all see the video of him running from that pit bull? That's exactly what he did from Ohio State. Ran. Justin Fields was on that ass, Mr. Postman.
I don't see how people can embrace Tate but hate Nikoski. It kind of bugs me out on that one.
That's the only reason I say that. I ain't got nothing against Tate Martell.
Me neither.
But people gonna sit here and talk shit about Perry. Okay? Not every quarterback coming out of high school is Trevor Lawrence is gonna have an outstanding freshman year.
Bro, ain't no quarterback. Trevor Lawrence is the greatest of the greatest freshman quarterbacks to ever play football anywhere in the not just here, Craig, but top flight security of the world, Craig. Tate Martell is the greatest freshman quarterback that has ever laced up sneakers, cleats, or whatever you want to do. He might be the greatest freshman athlete ever. I've never seen nothing like that, ever. And he got better. He scares me. I wish he would pro this year. That's what I was thinking. I wish that kid go pro this year.
But really, I'm just going to repeat the same things I've been saying that you've been saying. Perry ain't had a quarterback coach since he left high school. Perry ain't had an offensive coordinator since he left high school. And Perry was working out of an 1842 playbook back when they were still running around with leather helmets on.
And Tate Martell had one of the greatest college coaches of all time coaching him.
A hell of an offensive coordinator coaching him. And just like every other college in the world, just like
just like a lot of these coaches and other players will tell you, I guarantee you, he also learned a lot from one of the best defensive coordinators in college football, and Greg Schiano, on what to expect out of the defense. So that's a big thing quarterbacks got to learn too. Coordinator can be your quarterback's best friend.
Oh yeah, and I believe that. I listened to a couple interviews from Enos. That guy, man, he scares me. Did y'all listen to that whole interview when he said that he don't do things conventionally? He called plays to basically kill teams, and that's what he does. That's what he wants to do. I'm sitting and listening to this guy like, you got it. Like bro, it's like Manny hired him to coach every position, and I'll take that. And if I'm gonna lose, put it away. If I'm gonna lose a fight with you, 786, Darth Vader, OG Club, all y'all guys there, if we gonna lose a fight and we all fighting together, I'll take that loss. I'll take a loss with Manny Diaz. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a loss with Manny because I know that loss with Manny is gonna destroy him. He's not gonna be happy. And I'm looking at his coaches, and as you listen to those coaches talk, and you and I talked about Coach Blake, he's not as intense as Manny, but you can feel his passion. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't see none of that on the offensive side of the ball last year from none of the coaches. All you seen on the offensive side of the ball from all the coaches was blame on the players. And I don't have any respect for that.
And you need to stop talking about Mark Richt knowing you're going to be in a Sunday school class.
Hey, I told you I hang out with him. I drink a soda with him. He ain't going to get no liquor. He'll drink the pure wine though. Hopefully he'll be hanging out with them. Hopefully he'll be hanging out with them 700 priests. I mean them 700 child molestation cases from the University of Notre Dame priests.
Well, he ain't Catholic, so you ain't got to worry about that.
Y'all heard him? No, they ain't gonna get it this year. Y'all heard about that, right? Y'all did hear about that, right? Over 700 cases over the past couple years that the archdiocese hid. 700. And Notre Dame got nerve, Catholics versus convicts. No, Catholics, convicts versus pedophiles. Coop said it right. Fresh start. Let me read this comment from Coop real quick. I think a lot of people.
Mark Richt didn't have.
Hey, let me read this comment from Coop real quick. I think a lot of people forgot that these quarterbacks could look a lot different this season. New system, new quarterback coach. Hopefully a stronger offensive line. Jay Blaze said I'm with you. To be honest with you, I think the offensive line don't. I'm in the minority. It's funny, I'm a minority in the minority. I mean, I'm in the minority thinking the offensive line is going to be a lot better just because of the play calling. Just because of the play calling. Go ahead, Slim. Sorry about that. I just want to read that comment real quick.
No, you're good. Hey, going back to what JT was just talking about, people are acting surprised that Mark Richt didn't have that Miami mentality that everybody expects, but that didn't come in until after Mark Richt left Miami.
He didn't have that. He didn't have that mentality when he was at
Miami before they ever won their first national title.
Exactly. He was never part of that type of culture.
His last year was 1982, Bernie Kosar's freshman year.
Yep. Who was all there? Bernie, Vinny, Jim. Bernie was there. Jim was there.
Jim.
God dang, them boys. Damn it.
Yep, you had Jim Kelly was the starter, Mark Richt was the backup, and
Vinny and Bernie. Oh my God. You name me one college team in history had that much talent at the quarterback position at one time, except for one person, Mark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. 3 and a 4. Hey, they're the 3 horsemen. And what's a baby horse? What they call a baby horse? A steer? That's a deer. What's a baby horse? I forgot.
A foal.
A foal. The 3 and a half horsemen. Yeah, Jim Kelly, Bernie Kosar, Vinny Testaverde, and Mark Rick. The 3 and a half horsemen. I can't help myself on that one, man. Oh my God. That's what I gotta put that meme up. Hey,
they got that. There's a picture.
I got it.
From 82 with all 4 of them and the quarterback coach.
OG Clark K. I got a $20 donation. Mark Rick, PMO was the backup's backup. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Oh.
Well, no, I got to give it to him. Mark got game several times. Actually got one start that year when Kelly sprained his ankle.
Shit, they let me get in the game my first year playing Pee Wee football. I ain't heard it. They let me in. Let me get your sorry ass in the game. You can go play. Oh my God. Woo. Hey, I seen that from him, man. Hey, Coop, thank you for catching that, man. I'm gonna let him have what he wanna have, man. Thank you, Coop. Thank you, Coop. I can block him, no, Coop. Appreciate that. Slave. He said I'm a slave. Hey, it's a damn shame, though. I'm gonna say this before I block him. Hey, Coop. Hey, Slim, bust his head out now. It's a damn shame that this slave, with me being a slave, that I can fit his single wide trailer in my garage. I'm just saying.
Ain't that a bitch?
I'm the richest fucking slave you know. I can fit your single wide trailer. So next time you have a hurricane, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hook up that 2500 Silverado. I'm gonna drive it to your house. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna tow it to my garage and I'm gonna park it in my garage. That way, you have
that little single wide he got. I can put it on the hitch. This little bitty Dodge Dakota I got. I ain't got nothing.
See, we're gonna take the Dodge Dakota. We're gonna take the Dodge Dakota to your house. Me and Slim gonna come pick up the Dodge Dakota, right? And we're gonna put your single wide. We're gonna pick it up and we're gonna back it into my garage. That way, when the hurricane over, a slave done saved your house. And we're gonna bring Coop so Coop can pray for you. Him and Jay. We're gonna bring Coop and Jay so they can pray for you. I'm gonna embrace the hate this year. That's the embrace the hate.
Drink some Kool-Aid. I am gonna go drink some Kool-Aid. That's what's in my fridge right now.
Hey, Coop said he'll do that. He'll do it. So we all in. Me, you, Slim, 786, Jay Blaze, we all going down. Darth Vader, the next hurricane they have, I need you and Jay to pray for him. And me and Coop and 786 gonna beat him up a little bit and Darth Vader, and we're gonna put him in a single wide and bring his little chitlins with us, and we're gonna put him in the slave garage so him and the chitlin can have somewhere to live. So him and the chitlins can have somewhere to live.
Now you got he gotta know too. He gonna get charged for this. This ain't no government welfare.
No. I can't. We're not gonna charge him because I'm a slave. So I'm gonna make sure I do it for free. I'm gonna make sure I do it. I'm gonna help him out. This is gonna be his last gesture from a black man. It's gonna be his last one. It's gonna be real embarrassing though, watching the slave and we take pictures of him and his little chitlins in front of my house and in front with his house in my garage. That's gonna be a real embarrassing picture. It's gonna be a real embarrassing picture. That's gonna speak for itself, man. That's gonna speak for itself. Man. So, hey, I'm your Huckleberry. How your boy say? How did Val Kilmer say on what's name? I'm your Huckleberry. I love stupid people, man.
Coop, I got that. I got the Coop said, "Am I drinking the fruit punch?" No, right now we got the pink lemonade rocking in the fridge right now.
Hey, and I got some Kool-Aid. I'm a slave. I'm black and I'm a slave. So I got Kool-Aid.
I drink shit out of Kool-Aid. and I ain't even. Hey, I tell you, I'm so broke. I ain't even got Kool-Aid brand. I got Walmart brand.
Oh no, I got Kool-Aid, bro. I gotta have Kool-Aid. I can't do the Walmart brand, man. I tried it. I tried it, man. It's powdery. It don't have the grains in it or something. I don't know.
I'll do it for the lemonade. That's the only one I'll do.
Oh, I got you. Now it's because it like the cheap Fruit Loops are good for some reason. I don't know why. I like the Fruit Loops that come in a little bag. Them little things be good, man. I don't know why I like them little things, but I guess I grew up on the best cheese in the world, government cheese. Ask anybody. Shoot, that government cheese.
Actually, I do got a beat tonight, and I'm fixing to get mad at ESPN. I'm fixing to get mad at the University of Florida. And if they're behind it, I'm fixing to get mad at the University of Miami because I done put in my vacation time. It's done been approved, and these motherfuckers don't change the day of the game on me.
Yep, you might as well go ahead and go put your vacation. You might as well tell them to hold off on your vacation. I don't give a damn what my job say. They tell me I ain't going, I'm going. You kick rocks. I'll be at that game. You just gonna miss me that day. You just gonna miss me that day. You gonna miss me that game, man.
And actually, what I can do is not. Well, see, the problem is I'm taking vacation that next week. Like what I'm doing that whole week, I'm gonna be in Florida, and I'm just gonna come over to Orlando for the game Saturday and stay in Orlando.
All right. Well, we all gonna get together. Gonna be there. I know all about U83 is gonna be there. I just want to be honest with you, man. I just want us to just have a ball and beat the Gators down, bro. You know, there's one person out on the chat tonight. Y'all know there's one person out on the chat tonight, George. George ain't on the chat tonight.
I told you heard George's feelings.
I don't give a shit.
That fool was going off in the comment section.
George was being too
He had a tear in his beer, and every damn thing else.
I've never, ever thought I hear George talk like that. And this is the year. Have I been good this year, Slim? Have I been good this year, Slim? I mean, seriously. I mean, come on, man. I've been all last year. I was just flipping out. Even the day when 863, I ain't flip out on him. He called me a hoe. Other dude called me a slave, and I just took it and ran with it. Usually I told you the negativity is not going to get to me this year. I had a talk with you, and when you tell me I need to calm down something, and you was like, Zoe, don't let it get to you like that. And you more of a pit bull than me, that's when I know I need to stop. I'm not lying, bro.
Everybody when you like that, even my friends around here. When you tell them to chill out, they know it's time to chill out.
I don't know why you keep calling me a lion. If you say I'm acting like a hoe, you call me a hoe. When you mention me and a hoe in the same situation, you call me a hoe. If you mention me and a hoe in the same sentence, you call me a hoe. And if you would have told me I was acting like a hoe face to face, it would have been a problem right there. And I didn't say you were acting like a hoe. I didn't say you were acting like a bee. I didn't say anything about you. Nowhere near. Now you saying I'm slow. But you got a picture of Michael Jackson or Dexter Jackson or Jermaine Jackson, somebody except yourself. So obviously you're very self-conscious. You have a lot of issues. You're afraid of how you look because you have to have a disguise. Don't get mad at me because you ugly. Blame your parents. I ain't making. I'm slow, but you still listening to me. You disrespectful. I ain't call you pussy. You ain't got to hide it. I ain't call you a pussy. See, there you go. I ain't call, but I'm telling you, you wouldn't call me a hoe to my face. I'm telling you that. I'll be a clown. I'll be whatever you want to call me. As long as you type it into that keyboard and hiding your face like a pedophile. That's how you hide your face. You hide your face like a pedophile. Just saying. Pedophiles hide their face and talk to little boys and girls. I'll be that.
Show up at somebody's house and
I'll be that, but you can see my face. I'll be a clown 863, but you can see my face. I'll be whatever you want to call me. I'll be whatever you want to call me. I'm not trying to get no laugh. I'm just being serious. I'm just being serious. You hiding your face like a pedophile. Do pedophiles hide their face? All of them but R. Kelly. R. Kelly out there in it. But that's your name. Your name is Star Kelly. That's your name. 863, a.k.a. Star Kelly. Hide the women, hide the kids. If she's over 18, you won't have nothing to worry about. All right. Oh my God. 863 is funny, man. He got mad. He getting mad for no reason, bro.
You think get mad at me? I'm the one come right out and said, "Fuck Dave Martell."
He mad because he ain't me. He mad because he not me. You look at Kane Armstrong. Me and Kane Armstrong argue all the time. You know why me and Kane Armstrong never get in heated arguments like that? Because Kane Armstrong show his face. Kane Armstrong is 100% man. Look at Jay. Look at Brandon G. Now you look at them last. Look at these last. You got the last few comments. He called me a gesture. He got a Michael Jackson picture. Joseph got a picture of Joseph. Mario got a picture of Mario. Jay got a picture of Jay. Brandon got a picture of Brandon. And 863 got a picture of Michael Jackson. And then we go down to Kane Armstrong, got a picture of Kane Armstrong. And Jay again. And Brandon again. And then Michael Jackson. Come on, man. And you got a picture of your beautiful daughter on your page. So I know you ain't showing your face. So you got a picture of your beautiful little baby girl. I got my 2 pictures of my beautiful baby girl. That's who my pictures are, my beautiful baby girls.
That picture right there is my picture for everything.
Hey, King Solomon, you got a picture of King Solomon too. Derek got a picture of Derek. How come everybody got a picture of themselves and then, or their kids, and then Kane, 863 Kane, and he can't even spell Kane right. He can't even spell Kane right. I mean, not only is he ugly and dumb. He ugly and dumb. I think he might think he came from WWE.
Uh-oh.
He might think he came from the WWE, man. Not only is he, look at it, he keeps saying you slow as fuck. You can spell you right, at least you can get part of you right. You so dumb, you don't know how to spell you. You got to use the letter U. You probably sign your name with an X. Oh my God, that dude was stupid, man. He dumb, man.
I'm gonna quote Zoe. Post get shot in the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it the way Cameron said it. Niggas get shot every day, B. You be all right. You tough, right? Cameron said it and paid in full. That's how Cameron said it. I ain't gonna say that word to me often, but since you said that, I had to say it. I had to say it all the way. The man come on here with an attitude for no reason. And I still ain't really went at him. I'm just playing with him. Man. Because to be honest with you, you can't ruin my mood, man. I'm telling you, I'm good. I said it this year, man. And I know for a fact Jay Blaze prayed for me. And I said it this year. I said, I'm not going to let any of these dudes get me to where I'm like I was last year. I don't care how much trash you talk. I'm just going to play with you. I'm just going to play with you, man. Because to be honest with you, at the end of the day, you still got a pedophile while being a pedophile and a keyboard gangster. So I have nothing to hide. You, on the other hand, are hiding your face because you ugly. And you mad at me because your girlfriend probably looking at me right now saying, damn, he look good. And that's your girlfriend that's over 18. But then, you know, that's so you don't go to jail. You're trying to hide stuff. You know? But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just saying, you ugly.
I want to know, do you go full R. Kelly and make him pee on you too?
I don't know what he did. I know he mad though. And he mad. Look at him. Lame. Stop tripping. Stop capping. Who say capping? What's that? California from Cali? Is capping California?
I don't know. I try and act like California don't exist. There's some stupid people out there.
I believe you, Joseph. But I got you on that one, Brandon. I don't say the same shit to everybody. I'm calling you a pedophile. That's what I said. See, how about that? You the first one I called that. Yeah, I don't know where capping from. He ain't from Miami saying capping. I don't know where he from. All right, let's talk about Manny Diaz. All right, Manny Diaz is going to be. Did y'all see that article the other day that what's name took from me? That the Miami Herald stole from me. Let's talk about that. And then I'm gonna let it go.
How about this? How about Manny Diaz throwing a frat party and stealing away your drunk Uncle Willie's little conference he's trying to have? Like somebody want to listen to anything he got to say. And Manny gonna start handing out free beer.
Manny's smart. That? But I'm sick. Yo, do you know what's name really stole something? You know the Miami Herald really stole something from me? Do y'all not remember? And I'm telling you, I know because I'm the only one who said it. I'm the first to say it, and I'm the only one to say it. And I said it the exact same way they printed it. I said, Manny Diaz reminds me of Jimmy Johnson and Nick Saban. He's cut from the same cloth, right? Y'all remember me saying that?
Oh, yeah, that article they put out the other day.
Yeah,
Saban and Meyer and Dabo and all that.
Why would they steal that from me? Why would they steal that from? Bro, I done had 247 Sports. I should be getting paid. But they used a comment cut from the same cloth of Jimmy Johnson and Nick Saban. Hey, Miami Herald, if anybody from the Miami Herald watching my show, stop doing that, man. First 247 Sports, now y'all. I'm only just a little YouTube blogger. I was actually.
Kane All Access gonna have a video up saying the same thing.
Yeah, you remember Kane All Access did that with me with the Mark Rick story. They waited 2 weeks, but they still did it. I'm like, bro, I said this the week that before Manny Diaz got hired. I said he's cut. I want to be a coach because I think he's cut from the cut from the same cloth as Jimmy Johnson. And I said Jimmy Johnson, Bill Belichick, and Nick Saban. And then they gonna put that in their article this week. I said, you got to be shitting me. Y'all need to go ask for the bag. They should be paying for the 7-on-7 camp. They keep stealing shit. Hey, Dare, you say you thought about me when you saw that? I got about 30 phone calls that day. Everybody calling me saying, I got text messages right now. My homeworker, he said, Zo. Guess what? They just stole your shit. They just stole your shit. They just stole your shit. I was like, again. But Manny is, bro, I I don't know if you can agree with me, Slim, but I just feel like this dude is special, man. I just feel like he's special.
He's done all the right things. He said all the right things, but I'm guardedly optimistic.
And you have a reason to be. You have a reason to be.
There's a couple articles that have been written that, do still hit the nail on the head. You can say all the right things. You can do all the right things in the off season. But now, you don't wrote a check. Your ass better back that check up.
You know what? You know what, though? The good thing is, the one thing I can say about Manny is his defense backed up for 3 years.
They did. And I'm not doubting that. And like I said, there are a few.
Hey, my bad. Hey, Kane Armstrong.
Coaches, I would have gone a different way.
Hey, Kane Armstrong, do me a favor. Text me your info because I'll be in the A in a couple weeks. We're gonna get together. I mean, we're supposed to get together anyway. Text me your info. Cause I'm only 3 hours from you. So text me your info. We're gonna get together. We're gonna get together. I'll be in a couple more weeks anyway. So text me the info. And be safe, bro. Love you, man. Be safe out there in the streets, man. Real shit. I want to see you. I want to see you come on tonight now. Real talk. Go ahead, Sam.
There are things obviously I would have done different as far as some of the coaches. Especially where Dan Enos is in his career. Me personally, I would have made Dan Enos the running back coach, and I would have brought in a younger quarterback coach, but somebody to learn from him. Just to use him as an example, somebody like Ken Dorsey, good quarterback coach, proven quarterback.
We didn't bring in the quarterback coach
to Dan Enos's hip that way, because Dan, and if he does good, he's gonna get a head coaching offer. Ain't gonna blame man one little bit for taking it.
You know what though? I listen to him.
I would have set up something like that. That way, you already have your next offensive coordinator.
I listen to him though. I listen to him. And I listened to that interview and I don't know if he'll take a head coaching job. After listening to him talk, like I remember me and you talked about this last time, and he said he does things totally different. He made the comment about when he came to play there in the Orange Bowl a couple years back. He said that him and his wife said, wouldn't it be amazing to live here, to retire here, to be here and just live our life out? And that was his dream, to be able to get there. You got some people.
See him staying.
You got some people
older, but he's only like 50, 51 years old.
But you got some people that's like what's our boy from Virginia Tech, Bud Foster. You got some people. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. Believe me, Slim, because when I tell you, bro, it's a reason. It's a reason why me and you be on the phone.
Tried to throw the bag at Bud Foster.
Exactly. It's a reason why me and you been on the phone for a long time, is because I really value your knowledge of this game. I'm just throwing a different scenario out. Yeah, what I'm doing is I went into last year optimistic. I'm going into this year confident, not optimistic. I'm going confident, and I agree with you 110%. We don't have a quarterback coach, and I would have loved to get Ken Dorsey. I would have loved. I mean, that would have been our first choice all the way. And I'm disappointed in that. That being said, we don't have a quarterback coach. Danny Enos is a quarterback coach and offensive coordinator. So, man, it's so hard. I can't disagree with you at all, not even a little bit. Because, damn, that would have been brilliant to have Ken Dorsey.
My reason for something like that is you set yourself up
for the
just
future.
in case.
For the future. And we're not set up for the future right now in that position. But we also don't know what understudy that he's using. We also don't know what understudy that he's using, because I've heard he's going to bring on a a few extra. You know, we got them extra coaches that we can bring on now too. So I don't think it's done because they can bring on extra guys.
Well, he's already brought in. He brought in one of the coaches from Georgia to help him out.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So we don't. I mean, we put it. This is what I say all the time. We never. Nobody knew. You might have knew, and you younger than me, but I could tell people and people who ever watched Miami football, they were ready to, including myself, was ready to fire Jimmy Johnson after year one.
Sure was. What was it? Out of the 9 games Jimmy Johnson lost at the University of Miami, 5 of them were in his first year.
And we came off a national championship. Was ready to fire him.
That was 1984 season.
All right. So I've gotten it wrong more than I've gotten it right. I can honestly say that. I got maybe it wrong.
That perfect example right there is why I disagree with you that they're going to go 12-0 this year.
Hey, and think about it is the only 2 teams I see us lose that we could lose to would be Florida and Florida State. And I refuse to even think about losing to those teams because if you lose the state of Florida, to me, that's just downright. And Virginia Tech couldn't beat us with Mark Richt. Who else is out there to beat us? We beat ourselves every game last year. Every game last year, our defense was playing against our offense.
Yeah, and in a first year with a new offensive system.
Have a good night, you too. Cool. Thank you, bro. Hold on. Are you? Hey, you. When your next show, Cool? Tell everybody when your next show. Throw it in the chat so people can come over. Let everybody know and throw your own channel in the chat too. Appreciate that 863K, Ella, man. Appreciate that $5 donation, man. Next Saturday, hey, Cool. Hey, Cool. I'm sorry. Hey, YouTube got you in timeout, right? So I'm doing something. You gonna host the show on? Let me know if you free tomorrow or Sunday, and we going on live with Coach Coop tomorrow or Sunday. You want to do that? And see if you give me an answer. I don't know if you still heard me, but let me know if you want to do that. We're gonna go on live with Coach Coop tomorrow or Sunday. All right, if tomorrow or Sunday or Monday, whatever day you want to do it, we can do 3 or 4 shows this week for you to let people know you're still there. All right, go ahead, Slim. Hey, Slim, you know what too? Hey, Slim, you know what too? This upcoming year, I'm going to do a little different too. I'm going to do a few. So you might well go ahead and get your hat and stuff ready because we're gonna do some like corner with Slim, you know what I'm saying? And you give your opinion on what happened on the game of the week and stuff like that. 786 Canes and Jay. I want to get you guys in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like giving like a coach's corner or something. You know what I'm saying? At least a 30-minute show where you guys lead the show. You know what I'm saying? And take phone calls.
I got you.
And me just sit here. Serious. I want to be like stat guy. I'll just sit here and you take the phone calls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way they can know who the whole family is. And being that Mark just popped back up. Mark, are you gonna get are we gonna finally get that Michigan channel? Because I want you to do a Michigan channel. I want Mark Rogers to do the Ohio State channel. I would like you two to get together during Michigan Ohio State week. I really want a Florida and Florida State guy. I want Renegade to do a Florida State channel. Hey Mark, you do the channel. I will push you as much as I can, bro. Bro. We got to give people what Sports Center don't give them, and that's real content. I'm telling you, I say I ain't never met Slim. I ain't never met Slim. I love Slim to death. No, we're not doing George. George has to. I'll do 863 because just because we beef tonight don't mean I dislike 863. George took it too personal. George told people to suck D. George went too personal.
Well, see, here's the thing with George. George, when he's around people that will agree with him, like when Uncle Lou put that video out. Oh, George called in Uncle Lou talking cash shit.
Yeah, and Uncle Lou will buy into it, but Uncle Lou is a smart guy. I appreciate that 863, and I apologize for calling you a pedophile. The only reason I did it was because of the Michael Jackson picture, or if you look like Michael Jackson. But at the end of the day, man, if you want to come on the show and ever talk and give your own opinion, bro, believe me when I tell you, you can always do it. It's always love here, man. And you can, people telling me to block. I'm not blocking you. Like I said, what I said, Slim, when people told me to block them. Too long. You've been there.
Well, and that's why, and what he means, and this goes out to everybody. That's why I'll go a couple of shows without calling in. I'm sure everybody don't want to just hear what I got to say all the time, or hear what Zoe got to say all the time. I mean, I started out just like everybody else. Listen to the show, call in, throw in my 2 cents.
But I love everybody in the chat, including 863. And me and 863 done agreed way more than we disagreed. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get an argument.
The first thing me and you agreed about.
Yep. And we're gonna get in arguments. But at the end of the day, if you do like I did and you don't block the man, like last year when I was blocking people early and not making humor out of it, I was doing a disservice to myself and to people in the chat.
Oh, you dropping that bad hammer quicker than shit.
Yeah, and I was being ignorant. But I also had a lot of personal things going on as well. But 863 ain't never.
A lot of stuff other folks don't know about.
863 ain't never did nothing to hurt me, man. He pissed me off tonight, but shit, my brother pissed me off every time I talk to him. My blood brother, shit, we almost fight every time we talk.
Yeah, well, he must have been dropped on his head or something.
I did go off on you, and I apologize for that. I still got that street mentality, even if you didn't say hoe when you mentioned hoe in the same sentence. And Jay, I'll tell you, Jay from DC, and DC worse than New York. Like it's just certain words that will like trigger. Am I lying, Jay? You from DC, you know that in Maryland, you know, Jay, that whole word in DC will get your neck cut from ever to ever. So it's just certain words that kind of trigger me, you know. And
shit, I'm from Memphis. It's the same way in Memphis.
Memphis rough, bro. I'm telling you, MJJ ball put me on.
That was wild in Memphis.
So it's just certain words that trigger me. But like I say, I know Jay prayed for me because even when you said it, I still didn't curse and yell and scream and like I would have did last year. Because like I said, I have to be a better me. And I know you weren't serious about it. And I know you were just, you know, reacting to something I had said. And I have to look at it. I have to look at it that way. Even like we only got 30 people on the chat. People probably didn't want to hear this shit. But if I don't grow and get better as a person, all I'm doing is hurting the whole Miami fan base because people really depend on this channel sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. We have good content out here on the University of Miami Hurricane football channels. But my channel sometimes is therapy for me and everybody else. It's more therapy for Slim Shady. Slim Shady is they tried to ban him for using Slim Shady Kane off Facebook. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, like I said, I think that was the same people that went after Coop's channel.
You know what I was going to do?
That was just a bunch of
change.
Seminole fans.
We just was going to change the spelling of Shady. That's all. I looked into it. We just would have changed the spelling of Shady. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just would have changed the spelling of Shady. Now you can't say nothing. We got personalities over here, man. And that's one thing I love about this. And that's why if I was to ever lose Jay, and this is no disrespect to nobody in the channel, and no disrespect to Slim, there's no disrespect to even me, to Darth Vader, the one person I could not afford to lose is Jay. Because the reason why I say that is because he's a spiritual guidance for me. And when I tell y'all that what I went through last year, you know what I'm saying? And he kept me in prayers and I felt it. So and we talked a lot. So I mean, you have to have people in your corner in order to grow in life, man. And you need people like Slim. You need people like A63, because A63 will curse me out. I need that. Slim will curse me out. I need that. I need somebody who feel like they tougher than me. For real. I really believe that Slim think he can really whoop my ass, and I need that. Because what I mean by that is he won't bite his tongue to tell me exactly how he feels. You need that.
Oh, but I can't whoop you. Don't get it twisted.
See? Even in his hardest hearts when he know he can't. Hey, if he can whoop, I got my new. Hold on, I got something for you. Hold on, I got something for you. I got something for you. See, I done got smart. You know I'm getting older, right? How old are you, Slim?
I'll turn 31 next Saturday.
I'm 43, so I got my old man on. You see that?
Well, I got just as much gray hair as you. I don't even want to
you see my new poker?
I'm 31. I got just as much gray hair.
I said, you see my new poker, though? You see my new poker blade? You see my new poker? See, I'm going to poke you up off me. If you win, I'm going to get your ass up off me. Oh, man, I like this right here, man. Oh, that's a nice one, man. That's a nice one. I like this one. I keep me a little poker, but that's a nice one. That's for people you can't fight no more. That's when you can't fight no more. That's old time stuff right here, man. But
that's for if you run into Stacey Searles or somebody like that, or Gus Felder in the dark alley.
Oh man, you better gut Gus ass, cause shit, Gus big boy. Gus will eat you when he finishes what you do.
Yeah, like that was something I disagree with you about. I don't think just because Gus was a big dude, they didn't know nothing about conditioning.
All right.
I mean, hell, Warren Sapp's still that big. Gus was an offensive lineman.
That's his question. Did the guys look conditioned to you? Did what's the running back? What's running back?
The only people you saw get tired last year was defense.
Offense got exactly, and they were still at the hands on the hips. How am I forgetting the running back name? What's running back name?
Talking about DJ.
Yeah, DJ looked like a little Gus last year. He like a little Gus last year, man. He was Gus Jr. Didn't somebody say that that players were asking to go to the weight room and Gus wasn't letting them in to work out?
No, there were players showing up early and he wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
I'll call him out on.
Yep. So, I mean, I'm not saying because listen to me. Anytime you have a job, you need to look the part. Just saying. If you have a
Where
job,
you're coming from, but the guy was a power lifter and an offensive lineman.
Well,
he ain't gonna be some little CrossFit dude.
Well, you don't need to be a strength and conditioning trainer.
Because Vince Wilfork still got a gut hanging over his head.
And Vince
I bet you that man's more conditioned than
most of us, but we're not athletes. See, Vince Wilfork would need to be a defensive line coach. If you answer this question, if you walking up into Planet Fitness and you are looking for somebody to get you in shape, and you see Gus Phillips, is he gonna be the first person you go to get you in shape?
Well, hell no, because I'm not trying to power lift. I'm already big enough.
My point. So I'm just saying.
You know I'm going into Planet Fitness anyway. Man, you been around Memphis or something?
I'm just saying. I go to Planet Fitness. I'm just saying. If you walk into Planet Fitness, Gus Feld is not going to be the guy you go look at to get your ass in shape. They're going to be like, he's going to be a perpetrator. Be like, no, the fuck he ain't. He look like me. What the hell he going to do? He look like me. I don't want him being my person.
Come in there having me trying to bench 400 pounds. I'm trying to fit into my pants a little better. I ain't trying to get bigger.
Thank you. You're not trying to, come on. I want to look like the guy who look like that. I want to look like that. Well, sir, he's not a personal trainer. Well, y'all need to make him a damn personal trainer and get rid of that guy. Because I look like that now. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, Gus was one Big Mac away from having a heart attack. Come on, man. Did he get a job as a strength and conditioning trainer at any school? Or is he like an offensive line coach or something now?
Him I haven't kept up with.
I know he got a job. Ask this question. If you saw him or Larry Fedora in the gym, which one you want to work out? Which one you want to look like?
Well, considering I ain't as tall as Gus Felder, I guess I might have to go with Fedora because I'm not 6'7".
All right. Now, Fedora was a head coach.
Like I said too. Oh, I mean, that's like I said though. That's like calling, Vince Wilfork or Warren Sapp out of shape.
I don't want them to be my strength and conditioning coach neither. I want Ed Reed.
Hang on now.
I ain't saying
Gus was the last man to play three-way football.
I don't
playing O-line, D-line.
I don't care. I can easily look like Warren.
What I'm saying is, I guarantee you, those people are well conditioned. They know how to condition.
Do you think he was more?
They can just as easily teach it.
Do you think he was more conditioned than Ed Reed? No.
Probably not.
No.
But that's like saying any offensive.
No, that's my. I'm not. See, I'm not disagreeing with you. That's why I said, when you are the strength and conditioning coach, you are supposed to be conditioning the offensive linemen all the way down to the safeties and cornerbacks. When you are a safety and cornerback and you are looking at Gus, come on, man. Come serious, man.
But let's hang on though. Let's be perfectly honest. The conditioning aspect of it, go run 10 more laps.
Listen what I'm saying to you though. If I'm at work, right, and my boss man telling me to do something he can't do, I'm laughing at him. And I'm 43, I'm still laughing at him. I'm like, you can't even do this. I'm still laughing at you. I do not, unless you're Mickey from Rocky, I don't need your ass.
And I'm not even saying he should have been kept, and I'm not saying that he was even doing his job right. All I'm saying is
he's more conditioned. He's more conditioned than what I'm saying he is. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. All I'm saying is
all I'm saying a big dude like that doesn't mean he can't teach strength and conditioning.
He can teach strength. He can't teach conditioning, because if you can't teach yourself, you can't teach nobody else. All right? If you can't discipline yourself enough to be in condition, because I've seen a whole bunch of offensive linemen that retired and defensive linemen that retired. Michael Strahan's one of them. I've seen a bunch of them that have retired and got in better shape than they were when they played.
Well,
Gus,
you can't count Michael
I
Strahan.
tell you what. What's the basketball player, the black coach that used to coach the Utah Jazz? Tyrone Corbin. I don't know if you remember Tyrone Corbin. But Tyrone Corbin at one time was, anybody who watch basketball, they know who Tyrone Corbin is. He was like way out of shape. Tyrone Corbin coached the Utah Jazz, and he coached for like 5 years. He played in the NBA for like 14, 15 years. All-star team a couple times. He goes to my church. He's in better shape now than he did when he played basketball. And he's in his 50s. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you one that still is. And he's actually using it against his players right now at the University of Memphis. That's Penny Hardaway.
Exactly.
One of the things he's done,
I watch him beat them boys. He still play against them.
And curb the ego of some of these basketball players. He sees they get too big a head in practice. You think you some hot shit? He makes them one-on-one with him.
I tell you drive. You look at Michael Jordan and you look at Dominique Wilkins. Even today, Michael Jordan looks better in a suit. Even today. You look at Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing lost weight when he retired. What's the white guy that played offensive line for New England Patriots back in the day? That's a commentator at ESPN. I can't think. Look how good in shape he is. Look at Golick.
Hell, both of them. Golick and Golick Jr.
You see what I'm saying? Golick looks great. He looks awesome.
Well, he was on a couple of them Weight Watchers commercials.
I know, I want to learn. That's what I'm looking at though. So how can you teach me to do something that you can't do yourself? Shaq hasn't got fat, but Shaquille name is Shaquille.
Yeah, I get what you're saying about not being able to do something you can do yourself, but name any offensive lineman in history that can run around like Henry did.
But see, my point is, when you get a job that you can do. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, he a bad guy. And I'm saying but anyway, our team wasn't conditioned last year. He wasn't conditioned. And I know why we weren't conditioned, because he wasn't conditioned. Yeah, man, I'm going to go train with LeBron. Me and LeBron going to train next week. He going to fly me out to LA, and I'm going to hang out with him. I was supposed to be in the next Black Man Can't Jump movie. With the first Black Man Can't Jump, because I can't jump. So I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be in there.
Yeah, they're gonna put you in there with John Stockton.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me and LeBron. Gonna be teammates. It's gonna be me and LeBron versus Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. And I got the card, KD. See how that? And guess what?
All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
I'm gonna hit the game winning shot. Oh man, shit! All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right, man.
All right, bro. Yeah, Hey, man. I love you guys, man. 863, love you, bro. Glad we was able to squash that, but we hang up. We ain't had no Tupac and Biggie shit going. Jay, love you, man. I seriously, thank you for really being a spiritual guidance to me. Don't know what I'd do without you, man. For real. We're gonna fight, we're gonna argue, but I love each and every one of you guys. Even that guy that called me a slave. Jay told me I gotta love all my brothers. I think Nesta can be a freaking nightmare. So yes, I believe he'll start. Nesta Severo will start this year. Lots of love to you too, Mario, man. Real talk, man. Thank you for everybody in the chat tonight, man. This was just fun, to be honest with you. It was fun. It was ups and downs. It was highs and lows. But we've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes, man. I had fun. Man. I love you guys, man. For real talk, man. Thank you for being there through thick and thin, everything. I know I say that shit a lot, but I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, man. Brandon, Joseph, Mario, Aaron, Ace, Slim Shady, Joseph, 786. Bro, all you cats, man. Let's go on and on. JPMC, Derek, calling in, everybody, man. Serious, man. I love you cats, man. You guys be safe. Be safe tonight, man. Eat your vitamins and drink your vegetables. Love you guys, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Bye. Oh, I'm messing up. Hit the wrong one. Bit me out.